class. For those of you who haven't been here before, remote viewing is a very natural experience. We're here to practice it. All you do is follow along. I give you a number, you write the number down 3 times, do a small symbol or gesture beside it, just to make it personal. Then just close your eyes, clear your mind, and tell me what you see. Images and shapes will appear in the darkness. Begin typing out in chat in all caps so I can differentiate them from regular chat. We're going to do some images first, and then we will do our destination target at the end. See who we've got here. We've got Mr. Mission. Good to see you. Ian, welcome. Scotty Boy and Chloe, two cohorts. Hi, Scotty. Hi, Chloe. Hi, James LaCour. See ya. Just usual audio, yeah. There we go. All right. I will repeat the instructions, so those of you watching on the replay, don't worry, I'm going to do it again. I hope. Hi, Angela. Good to see you. Hi, Witchy Trista. All right. So our first image of the evening is going to be image B, 1925. Again, write the number down 3 times. Put a small symbol or gesture beside it. Close your eyes, clear your mind, and tell me what you see. And again, please remember to type in all caps. Of course, I'm happy to see you, Chloe. The two cohorts there. All right. I'll give you guys a couple minutes for that image. All right, get your last responses in. Let's see what we've got here. Beach balls. All right, Truthwave, good to see you. Hello, Victor. I saw pushing buttons there. How you doing? Let's see. Where do we start here? Beach balls. It is round. I'll give you that. Kind of looks like two balls, yeah. Sea spray. Hmm. Let's see. A large pool. There's a couple of small pools, I think. Looks like a pit or landslide. Okay. There's our image. It's an overpass. It does kind of look like a pit. Big-headed frog person. Okay. Suppose you could see that in there. Yellow brick road. Yellow brick highway. But close enough, Ian. Freshly shaped pencil. Maybe that's the cuttings off the pencil. You know, that swirly thing that comes off. Don't know what the shavings, but you ever get that one big long shaving? Deep abyss of loneliness. Yes, that is what the highway is, or can be. It's light blue. It's chickens in a pen. Yeah, kinda. On the clothesline, yeah, hanging out to dry. High spider bite. High off the hook. Good to see you. AI robot girlfriend. Yeah, it's got some symmetry, right? It's got that girlfriend hip line for you. That looks like Mr. Peanut too, eh? A big old tree, sure. Kind of got a roundish shape. Pony cart on an antique overgrown road. Well, I got road, definitely. Mormon cricket invasion. Okay. Skinny people. How skinny? Let's see, what does that say? Hi, John. All hand pink waving. I love it the way it does that. Hand pink waving. Hard to describe, but big parts to a simple machine like rusted arm plates. Yeah. Kind of good description. It's an old rusty road. Butterfly, kinda. Yeah, got that kind of shape to it too. Symmetry. Cracking image. Cracking. What kind of crack? Well, down the middle there. Squishies to Chloe. Hi, Peaches. 6 of them. Okay. 6 lanes. The G cloud spot. It is up in the sky. A rainbow, says Angela. I keep seeing like nothing on the right side, but something up high. On the right side, natural structure. There are a couple of natural structures on the right side. A couple little forests. Space jellyfish, I like it. Flowers, joy. Well, yeah, clover. Some people call it it's almost a clover leaf, but not quite. Palm tree birds. It's not the boobs, Chloe. And look at that, right one after the other, totally in cahoots. Hi, Jojo. Good to see you. Looks like San Antonio could be. It yeah, absolutely, Mr. Mission. It does look like of a JJ. Yeah, you got the road part. No, well, maybe. Excellent, Chloe. That was what I saw first, but called it Skinny People. Hi, Pamela Jean. Didn't say hi to you. Good to see you. Skinny people running up the road. Overpass. I have Kitty. There's the curves and all the grays and greens along the ever-grown road. Yeah. All right, let me catch up to you guys. The desolate road. White concrete, yeah. Did I skip your answer off the hook? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Now I can't find it. Yeah, cracking damage. Oh, okay. Thought I got that one. The crack down the middle. But yeah, the roadway would be cracking. Okay, let me catch up to you guys. Hi, Alexandri. Curiosity? All right. More than once. Yeah, sometimes I miss answers. I'm not perfect. I'm not paid enough to be perfect. Looks like the skinny people. Nice, Karen. All right, take a break. Take a smudge break. I'm going to light a smoke here. I think I have my. Where is that? I had some Santo Paulo around. Can't see it at the moment. Are you up in Montreal? I believe in remote viewing despite my inability to predict my Zener card game on my cell phone. I believe in it as well. There are a lot of things that can get in the way of remote viewing. Calcified pineal. The computer systems that we're connected to now also try to interfere with remote viewing. That's something to be aware of. You can bypass that by giving yourself goosebumps if you can control your chi or energy, or just by any means, really giving yourself goosebumps. Sunspot activity, high electromagnetic radiation, a lot of things can affect remote viewing. It takes doesn't take practice or time. Uh, it's amazing how quickly it can happen. But it's lots of fun. And that's one of the best things about it is that while you're doing remote viewing, the best mood to be in is a good mood. And the best thing to do is try and have fun with it. If you're in a good mood, you'll probably do better remote viewing. They say pineapple juice, cherry juice are very good for it. Bromelain as well. You can buy that as a supplement, but bromelain comes from pineapples. I don't know how what's in cherry juice, but pineapple juice is one that's easy to find, and bromelain. Oh, let's go back to our magic mushrooms, heart mushrooms. I like these guys. Tell me if it screws up my voice too much. Flip your bean for best results. I will FAFO. Okay. I don't know what that is. Weed is not evil, but the controllers try to promote it. Hmm. Military use for magnetite or something. Hmm. Interesting. Vitamin K2 helps to decalcify. Okay, good to know. Yeah, the store bought stuff, some of it's from good growers and some of it's not. Big dome like. We haven't started Spider Bite. Hold on. All right, we'll start now. We're at 20 minutes almost. All right, our next image is image B, 1926. Yeah, and write the number down 3 times, put a small symbol or gesture beside it, close your eyes, clear your mind, and tell me what you see. Please remember to type in all caps, or I may miss your answer. And type out any feelings, emotions, songs, memories, anything that comes to mind. Remember, your first impressions are usually the right ones, but you can give me the other ones as well. So again, this is image B, 1926. I'll be concentrating on it for a few moments. Hopefully that will come through to you. right, get your last responses in. Let's see what we've got here. Hi, D Ocean. Good to see ya. A fruit bowl. Okay, kinda. I like that one. A horse and buggy? Might apply. Partridge in a pear tree. Yeah, it's pear-shaped, kinda. Football stadium view from above? Yeah, kinda reverse imagery of that kinda maybe. It's busy. Where are we here? There we are. So we're really busy. Um, Floors bowling in a field? Oh, flowers blowing. Flowers blowing in a field, okay. Um, Hi, Alaska sorry, Osaka. Please remember all caps, green gravel or astroturf. A western feel to it. I think it's kinda Hindu-ish. Blue plasma. Kinda looks like fire. Landfill or trash dump, yeah. Yeah, that's probably, lots of discarded shit under that sand. A city around a pit? Yeah, a sand pit. There you go. People hanging on with the sky in the sky, a little, dark boat. Yeah, kinda got all that in there. X marks the spot. That's cool. Pac-Man sun with 3 fractures. Okay. Does look it looks like fire, doesn't it? Kinda. No, not Teddy Roosevelt. Grand Canyon, Lake Valley. I always see an old-fashioned car. Could be a message for you. Maybe you're supposed to buy an old car. Space. Was it like a rocket? Teddy Roosevelt. Thank you, Osaka. Forgot caps. Yeah. Jeepers Creepers strain. Okay. Cross in a circle? The arms are kinda cross-like. Chariots in a bunch with, dirt and green still on a maple board. Dirty old carrot. Teutonic cross, okay. Waves of plasma, sparks, hieroglyphs from 4 corners. She's got 4 faces. We can't see the other side, but you can see on the side that she has 2 others. So probably 4. Fancy dressed elephant. There you go. A fractal of something. Kind of fractally. I said again, it looks like fire to me. 2 fencers fencing and a partridge in a pear tree. The pear tree I like. It's kind of 4 people. They're doing weird things with their arms. An autobus will be my only answer, okay? She left because she felt like Max was ignoring her answers. No, I don't ignore anyone on purpose. Sometimes I miss people. Adore browns and yellows. Green squirt gun. Yeah, I missed it too. Good night, Hook. Much love, hon. No offense intended. Doo doo. Here's song, I am the eye in the sky. Okay. I need a timeout. Okay, I could do that. Merry-go-round. Yeah, it's kinda like a merry-go-round. Wave-like pattern, yellow and orange. Sun and shadows. Kinda, yeah, it's working with sun and shadow. There's no color in that at all, really. The teacher to the corner? Alright. Teacher's going to the corner. We'll skip over the next target, and I will sit in the corner, and, suppose I should do that for about 10 minutes. A small movement. It's Jared. Alright, so, okay, so 10 minutes, I'll be back. I'm just gonna have some chips while I wait my timeout. I don't know, do you guys think I've learned my lesson yet? I I could put myself in another like, a longer timeout, but I don't know, I think I've learned my lesson. That's true, Jojo. I suppose I should do that for a while. Or we could go on to our next image, which is image B, 1927. So again, write the number down 3 times, put a small symbol or gesture beside it. Close your eyes, clear your mind, and tell me what you see. Images and shapes will appear in the darkness. Please type them out in all caps so I can differentiate them from regular chat, and so I won't miss them. But I might anyway. I'll go stand in the corner while you guys do this image. All right, I'll give you another half minute. Have I had enough chips? I could have some more. Yeah. I'm not forgiven yet, eh, Jojo? No, Doritos don't have. I don't think they're actually. They're probably just cardboard at this point. All right, Scotty Boy's in a castle with water around it. Could be, Scotty. Could be. Baby oil or olive oil? Um. Okay, I don't know where you're going with that, Mr. Mission. Tread carefully. Heen, tarot card, Six of Pentacles. Heen, really close there. It's the Six of Cups. Nice viewing. Mountain structure in the kind of like there's a building in the background, kind of like a castle, I guess, Scotty. A sand sculpture of a penis? No, no, it's not. It's not penis day. Sangina. I don't know what that is. A V-shaped vortex. A space whale. Now this guy here kind of looks like a member, possibly. Very strange shape to him, anyway. Space whale. Yeah, he does look like a space whale. An ant. Okay. Statue of some dude. Yeah. Top hat. He's got a weird hat on. Wormholes in space. And Chloe. Chloe's in space? A thick metal pole with a glowing wire wrapped around it. You and Mr. Mission are going to these weird places. Black. Scorpions and sand crabs. Other scuttlers scuttling across sand. There is sand down there. There might be some. I don't know. We'll take a look in close. Pyramid shape, sunlight coming in, east or west. There's the peak of the roof that's somewhat pyramidal shape. Wall Street, yeah, could be. Frequency waves, vibration. From the cups, you ting the cups, right? They make a sound. Lace curtains in the windows. There's flowers everywhere. A golden face wearing a mask above their brow, wearing a giant headdress that expands and lattices outward. That's exactly what he's wearing. Something like that. Colorful swirling vortex. Blue something in a rectangle feels like outside. Yeah, it is outside. I see some branches, flowers. Good stuff. Something white and probably weird. The green grass grew all around. Okay. Old wooden table. It's got a weird table there. Sounds fresh flowers. Yeah, lots of fresh flowers. Right, Karen? Tired tonight? That's good. Tired's good. Hi, Queen Peachy. Hi, Karen Lynn. Good to see you. Olay Pepe Le Pew shaking his tail, black and white stripe. Okay. He's a stinky dude. Ant Hill? Yeah, Mr. Mission and his oil. I don't know. He's cleaning up from his Diddy party there. I think you're right there, D. Karen Lynn says, wings. I have wings. Okay. Train tunnel. Jeans, shorts. He's got weird clothes on. I'll give you that, Angela. Flavored sawdust. Kitchen table with patterned tablecloth. What did I do now, Chloe? Dang it, Max. Yeah, it was a good one, Ian. Nice. Quite a few good hits in there. Seen the castles for sure, right, Scotty? Yeah, definitely. 6. Flowers and the growth. Let's take a look in at that card here. Yeah, there's greenery growing there. There's flowers. The sound of the cups. This guy's got a weird hat on. Castle in the background. And it says the Six of Cup represents nostalgia, childhood, and revisiting the past. It often suggests a desire to reconnect with simpler times or revisit past experiences. The imagery typically depicts children's cups, a sense of innocence, signifying a longing for comfort and ease. Nice. Good job, guys. All right, take a break. Oh, did I show you that? Yeah. I don't think I showed it to you, did I? Well, I drew the card, so here I can just show you that. There's all the flowers, the weird table, X on it, little children, castle, and the sky. Looks like jean shorts on the girl. Yeah. And him too. They both have blue clothes on, so you know. That hat's really long. Sounds like the club I was at yesterday. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Strippers are awesome. I'm sure they are, Scotty. What's the X doing on the photo? I don't know. I don't know why they put that there. I imagine in the description they'd tell you. All right, let me catch up to you guys. I'm way behind. Wow, I'm way back there. Okay. Sorry, guys, I missed a bunch of your chat, but I had to catch up here. If there was anything truly important, you can please retype it, or any questions or anything like that. Yep, detention for skipping class. That's That's reserved for some special people. Real special people. Not everybody gets to be put in a timeout. Hi, Mama Sushi. Good to see you. Okay, guys, take a quick break. Got 2 images on our destination. We're a little behind on time, but that's fine. Love is a gift, so free. Yep. Can be. Sometimes it comes with a whole bunch of strings attached. Hey, Big Justin. Good to see you. Malfunctioning storm alert buttons. Okay. Are you in a storm zone? Looks like there's storms over Oklahoma, St. Louis, Kansas City, and Omaha. And up here in Canada, we're just covered in a constant gray. So, yeah, you guys are. You guys got like these 3 different systems right here. Glad you only had one marriage? Yeah, that's good. How about just in case? Just in case. You might need another husband. 3 this morning, you were malfunctioning? No, not at the moment. We're not looking at dragon sperm. Could later. Not sure if it's dragon sperm or not, but definitely sperm. All right, our next image is image B, 1928. Again, write the number down 3 times, put a small symbol or gesture beside it, close your eyes, clear your mind, and tell me what you see. All right, give you another half minute. See what we've got here. Too far. Open field, blue sky. A snake? Well, kind of. They're actually worms, I think. Killer worms. A guy in a green frog suit being creepier and acting like a mime. Yeah, this guy's walking around like a zombie. That's good. Carnival Barker? Yeah, yeah, kinda. Soulless zombie. Red Button Acme cartoon, Coyote Badaboom. Okay. Could be. Maybe it's an Acme worm company. The view from Skydiver. Harmonica? Yeah, the worms are making lava chambers in his face. Mansion? Mansion for worms. A whale song. Well, maybe they do sing. I don't know. Singing worms? What do you think? Waves crashing on a pier, boats tied up. White picket fence. Nice scenery, you know. He's just walking around, enjoying the scenery. Cones and rods of an eyeball. Well, the worms get into the back of the eyeball and burrow in, using his eyes for theirs. Girded sphere, panels of glass, but framed in gold. See, again, I don't know where he is. Looks like he's in like a field. Maybe he's by the water too. He could be in a field by the water near a forest. So hard to tell because we can mostly just see sky. Pennywise floating down street, down store, storm drain with 99 red balloons. Well, this guy is dead, I think, or zombified. Moving ancient people in weird clothing passing by. A coconut, yeah, that's what his head is. Good to see you, Brian. I haven't seen Beef Rim in a long time, yeah, in a long time. Feathered head of Aztec. Well, he's got those worms coming out. Those are kind of like feathers. Concentric circles, a head of some kind. Nice. Yeah, a head with worms coming out, or going into it. They're not actually coming out, they're going in. 70s chick on roller skates, yes. Well, it is a 70s movie. I don't know that he has side boob, but maybe he does. I don't know. Not far enough down to see. Herd of animals and brown. Yeah, they are brown worms burrowing into his face. Black and gray salad. Yeah, tossed salad there. No, it's not side boob floats. At least not that I can see. The shape, waves, and morphing. Yeah, that's the worms wiggling. Layers of rings. Well, worms have rings all the way down them. They're segmented. Could be a carnival barker, yeah. It was a head, yeah. I have a sexy dad bod on this. Oh, yeah, hello to Cowboy, Lance, and Peaches. Sound messed up. Okay. New worms under my skin. Nano worms. Yeah. Infected oil. Yeah, you get out of that oil there. Good responses for that one, guys. That was a lot of fun. In and out your snout. Yeah. I remember that movie when I was little. I wonder when that was made. I forget. I was pretty young when I saw it. It was on TV, so probably like late 60s, early 70s. I forget. It's called Squirm. Let's see, when was Squirm released? Mid 70s. 76, it says. July 30th. What a time. What a movie. Right? Meow meow, mama. Yeah, I don't have any fur babies near me right now. Could be because I gave them treats before the show started. So I'm not that useful at the moment. He knows I won't give them to him again for a little while. That's that's an interesting night there, Karen. Well, there you go, Pamela. 5 new kittens. Sweet. Yeah, that would be quite a night, right, Brian? Just, happened to my wife with some guy apparently came out back of a coffee joint. Said, "You guys want to smoke a joint?" Lit it up, took the puff off it, kind of, handed it to them, and said, "No, you finish it." Walked away. And yeah, the rest of their night was just a trip. Probably some PCP or something. Raccoon, that'd be a nice pet. And you can't get it out of your pipe for a while, eh? No, this was way back. Meth wasn't even a popular thing at that point. I guess around the 80s. Wasn't really that popular. This wasn't recently. It was when my wife was in her 20s. Drone delivered kittens. Oh yeah, that'd be a good business model. Kitties dropping from the sky. There could be oil in that meth, Mama. Or meth in that oil. Does it? Apparently you can smoke it, you can inject it, you can eat it in a pill form. Meth is very versatile, apparently. You can snort it. Apparently just any way to get it in you works. All right, our next image on the meth note is image B, 1929. Again, write the number down 3 times, put a small symbol or gesture beside it. Close your eyes, clear your mind, and tell me what you see. You guys a couple minutes for this image, starting now. Please remember to type in all caps so I don't miss your response. right, get your last responses in. Let's see what we've got here. Blue crystals. Kind of. There are in the windows, I think. Oh, excuse me. Little burp there. Floating golden figure 8? Yeah, I guess it could be. Smoky room and liminal space for furries. Okay. Could be. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Huge buffet at the Italian villa. You might see that, I guess. This is the library in Ottawa, Canada, capital. V shape, maybe headdress, stern look, huge buffet. They've done a lot of little things, and they've done a lot in there. Um, a man sitting cross-legged meditating. Best show ever. You mean this show? I hope. An angel. It is angelic looking, or like cathedral looking. Meditating, yeah. This probably was sacred land at one time. There was an Indian reference up later. Witches around the fire, yeah, they've probably done ceremonies in there. Scotty, he fell asleep. Words and letters, yeah, it's got a lot of books in there. Signs and frills, yeah, it's a frilly kind of place. Elders facing west and offering cornmeal, 3 fires. Oh, corn and the Indians? Yeah, this was Indian land at one time. Probably a sacred site. Captain America, red, white, and blue stars, stripes, fireworks. Kind of. Well, it's our capital, you know. Plant, music, mushrooms, band. Yeah, it's like a band show, kind of. Don't know that it's mushroom shaped. Well, could be mushroom shaped. A mound of clover, soft and rolling, feels like midsummer's night coming on. Nice. A zoo? Yeah, it could be. With all the people in there. Weird people. An owl? Yeah. Keys? Molech and keys to the soul there. I'm getting stars. Is it starry nighttime? No. Looks like a circus tent. It's my homeless guy. Looks like a lefty bunch underground. Okay. All right, let me catch up to you guys. Oh, I'm caught up. Cool. Good stuff. All right, take a break. Up next is our destination. Yeah, there's no Soylent Green happening, at least, as far as we know. Hmm. What they do, the homeless around here, is they kick them out of their tents at midnight and then try to stuff them into shelters without all their stuff because they just threw away all their stuff. It's really cruel. Yeah, they're probably disappointed. Yeah, yeah, it's good to have a vehicle like that. That's lucky. Came close once, yeah. Being homeless sucks. But it happens, you can get yourself out of it with a little help and ambition, some combination of that therein. Glass purple, yellow diamond. I love it when it does that. That's funny. Old woman's greenhouse, nice. Hey, that's double insulation, right? In China, they're vanishing? I guess it's pretty bad, yeah. Anywhere anybody's vanishing is pretty bad. I wouldn't want it to happen. Not to me or any of you or anyone else, really. Say there's 1,000,000 people go missing every year, so where do they go? I suppose a lot of them are found, but, you know. Oh, yeah, the things they're creative things they're doing to benches, yeah. Her life a couple times, you saved her life? Nice. Yeah, a lot of their infrastructure is breaking down, I could imagine that, Pamela. I hope it's not done on purpose, so A couch surfed, yeah. Could be. They built a bunch of stuff that's not gonna last. They all cheaped out. All the manufacturers cheaped out on building stuff, so they're gonna have a real problem with the collapsing cities. Can't live in a collapsing building, it just doesn't work, no matter how much you tell people to. Yeah, it's gonna be a weird few years, I think. Right, no more cheap junk. That'd be good. Yeah, I've always thought we should buy our own stuff. But, yeah, that'll sort itself out. Oh god, yeah, don't get me started there, Jojo. A friend of mine worked with immigrant family. I was getting $7,000 a month out of the Canadian government. So at least that's what I heard. Just ridiculous. So anyway, I don't want to get on that particular bent of government stuff. Well, you got a bat, a mosquito eater. I've had a bat fly into my house a couple times. You think they don't know where they're going, but they do, kind of. Aliens on it? Maybe. They got no real clout left. No, it's all one-sided very much, the ocean, yeah. All right. You ready for a destination? All right, it's destination B, 1930. California paying people to be homeless. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Wow. So again, write the number down 3 times, put a small symbol or gesture beside it, close your eyes, clear your mind, and tell me what you see. Yeah, they sure do, Pam. All right, I'll give you another minute or so. All righty, get your last responses in. See what we've got here for image destination B 1930. Osaka's in first with an island. I don't know if it's kind of like its own little island or not. Could be like Vatican City. New Pope Leo on Vatican balcony. Black made of iron or metal, odd shape. Statue. Gut punch time travelers. Gut punch travelers we are. Sailboat on a lake. I can see that. All right, where was I here? So our destination is the Louvre in Paris, France. Um, so view the Louvre above and below. What's really there? So let's see. So is there a sailboat on a lake? Kind of looks like a boat, the pyramid there. Probably going to get a lot of that. A statue. Emperor, Pope, Star Wars, Pete Hegseth. Okay. So there's the Emperor there underneath the Louvre. A man in a rough black felt robe without reflection, surrounded by a circle of burning, dancing silver stars. There was another image that I wanted to share of the Louvre, and of course the Google Earth image of the Louvre. It's right here. There's the pyramid, and it's on a promenade, long promenade. Lots of there's horns. See the horns. Let's see what else we have here. Radiating light from the cross figure, human figure. So this is representing a human figure here. Radiating light is the aura coming up, rising up, going across two crosses. to the devil horns. Now, horns don't always represent the devil. There they are. So the Louvre, very interesting place. Oh, didn't share that. Sorry. So here's the Louvre. There's the pyramid right there. There's the figure of a man with his arms outstretched. There's the light radiating from his crown chakra, going across the cross right there. And they Sataned it up with some devil horns up here at the end. So there's the horns that aren't necessarily evil, as I said. Anyway, let's see. And Silver Stars, Governance, Mansions, Austin, Texas. I don't know why you end up there all the time. Bad, bad man, but it is kind of like a mansion. Something white or white robe like a pope. Scaffold, binary luminous tower. Starfish shape, almost looks like a Shinto shrine. Lots of spiky waves. Flying bugs. It's kind of like Egypt. Cut pyramids. Silver and white veins and black obsidian. That could be the pyramid. Sorry. Burpees there. An angel fish. An alien fish? Alien fish. Okay. I suppose parts of it. See, we're also looking underneath, so who knows what's underneath this place, right? The low whine of alien ships coming in low and over land out of the ocean. There's water right by them. So they can come out of the water right there. Or it could even be an underwater tunnel. This place is pretty cool. There's the pyramid. I like the pyramid. It's cool from the top. Africa? No. Could be African things in there, for sure. Flies in the Vaseline, y'all. Okay. Yeah, hopefully that's what we got here, Jojo. Good group of friends just having fun. Try and have fun. That's the main thing. Aliens are watching us big time. They could be watching. This could be like a telescope, a radiating telescope. It could be a watching device. Secret pill stash for the ancients. Okay, nice. Pyramids, yeah, definitely, Angela. Absolutely, definitely. Who knows what's under this place, right? The gold chain and the silver chain tied about a black iron gate. High brick walls on each side. There could be a section like that. I'm kidding. Beware May 25th. Something going to happen at the Louvre on 25th? We'll see. You could be right. Egyptian temple in red stone. Cool. Border between desert and jungle. The edge of the Sahara. Two round mounds of almond joy. Underground tunnel system, old red clay walls. Definitely. There's getting a lot of good hits on this one. Two golden glowing rods. Now there could be even in the architecture around here. Probably right there. See a shadow with nothing. All this pathwork and stuff. Yeah. Looks like it's been there for a long, long time too, right? Wonder if they even put that there. Probably, but I think this is the top of the building. The time is ending for the controllers. Cool. Burial grounds for robots. Could be. Yeah, maybe they put them down there to hide them. Lost at sea, lots of small people. Stucco buildings. Yeah, there's stucco buildings like that. Um, not alone, that's for sure. Yeah. Silly monkey. Big triangle. Yeah. Swarms of something. Could be. Reminded again of coastlines being wiped clean of buildings. The rise of a woman, fearless and ancient. Crossing. Yeah, there was a crossing in here. This is quite a ceremonial site, really. Tigers, movement, bus, and laughter. I wonder if this place is kind of like considered like the Vatican. It's huge. It's quite a big area. Large bonfire, probably down in the basement, I bet. Even in that pyramid, maybe. Water near jetty flowing deep. Yeah, there is water nearby. It's strangely calm, ripples on the surface. It's dark. Good stuff, guys. Goddess schools of the godless. Yeah, probably. I bet it is, Karen. TGIF. Yeah, yeah, it's the Louvre. The triangle. Yeah, you guys got it. A lot of good responses in that. Nature responds and mountains move. Well, there could be Roman. There's lots of Roman artifacts in there too. You're getting to look around. Pyramid, temple, triangle, same thing. Well, you were. You can go underground. There is an underground there as well. So you're absolutely right. Little devil horns. Yeah. Well, you do all right, Heath. All right. See you tomorrow. Good stuff, guys. I see a little silhouette of a man. Yeah. Music going to bring it all down. Nice. Yeah, you did a great job, guys. Micro, macro, factoverse. Yeah. It's full of skulls underneath. Yeah, apparently there's a lot under there. All right, let me catch up to you guys here. Great responses. About 6 restarts. Getting images like here an underground channel. Yeah, there would be underground tunnels there, definitely. Hi, Love. Yeah, they could have the barge down there. They have a lot of stuff in the basement, right? Yeah, you're doing great, Heath. Yeah, I was an unhappy, stressed out kid. Yeah, I'm glad you're a happy person now, there, Heath. All right, guys, that's all we've got for tonight. Great job. I liked the responses out of that. Again, yeah, the Louvre, a very interesting place. Traveling up the plane, ethereal plane. What's that? Big fountain. Okay. That's a huge fountain. Basin octagonal. The octagonal basin. That's real creative, dudes. But again, there's the devil horns. Maybe, maybe not, eh? All right, guys. Have a great night. Until next time, keep your third eye open. Bye bye.